Hey everybody, welcome to Intentionally Fit, and today is Food Prep Friday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick way of prepping about 4 meals at one time. So I went to the store and I have 2 family packs of the boneless chicken breasts. I bought them from Aldi, so they're a large pack and they're about 5-6 pounds a piece. So, but they're boneless and skinless chicken breasts. So what I did is I cleaned them up, because you didn't need to see me cleaning that up. I took my kitchen shears and cut all the fat and whatever cartilage was left over, and I split them up. I split about 4 of them into my smaller crock pot. We're going to do a black bean chicken. I did the other half of one of the packs and I put them in a zip baggie. We're going to do something for grilling, and then the other ones I went ahead and already stuck almost the whole family pack in a big zip, and all I did was add about 1/4 a cup, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less because I didn't measure, of balsamic vinegar. I'm going to let that sit until either this evening or tomorrow afternoon, and I'm going to just grill it on the grill. So that one's pretty easy. That one took me about 5-6 minutes to clean up all the chicken and put it in the bag. And then the other one that I have split up, I have, this one's also going to be for grilling. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you, this is one of those honey mustard chicken things. So this is Dijon mustard, and I'm just going to squirt, this is so horrible, it sounds horrible, about 1/4 a cup of it in there. And then I'm going to take, this is real pure maple sugar, so yes, it's sugar, but I'm only going to put about a tablespoon in, and it's going to be for the entire meal. So you're not going to get a lot, but you are going to get some, so about a tablespoon. And the other thing that I like to put in there is a little bit of sage. So, we're going to add a little bit of sage to it, and again, it's going to be about a tablespoon, give or less, more or less. And then I'm going to pop all the air out of it, like just fold it in half. So fold it and kind of roll it, and then seal it, because you don't want it squishing out, because that'd be gross. And then you're just going to take and you're going to kind of rub it until you get all of it all over your chicken. And I'm going to sit that with the other grill meat. Now, you can choose to grill them all at once, or you can put the packs in your freezer and wait until you get to a place where you need them, or you know you're going to grill, and then take them out that morning, let them thaw out, and put them on the grill. So, there is that one. And the last but not least, this is part of our crock pot challenge. I have my small crock pot. I have 4 chicken breasts in there. I'm going to dump half, well, it's about a cup of black bean salsa, but it's about half of this jar. So I'm going to dump half of that jar in there. The other half I use later for when we serve it. And then I'm going to take the black beans. Now, with black beans, sometimes I rinse them and then soak them for a couple hours and then rinse them again. And people have said that that helps with the toxicity and, you know, the digestive issues that people have with black beans. I haven't really noticed much of a difference. But I do actually make sure I rinse all that gunk out. I don't know what's in that gunk that they have in these beans. I don't want them in my food. So I do rinse that out. I know that water's probably loud, so we'll turn that down. Then I'm going to just dump it in on top. Okay. And 2 limes, the juice of 2 limes. Now, the fun thing about limes is that if you pop them in the microwave, and we really only do it for 10 seconds, and you get them nice and warm, it helps break up the pulp pieces inside so that the juice flows really well. So then you'll have a little bit more juice to go in there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to knead them a little bit, kind of poke and prod, like right underneath that where you can start feeling it starting to squish. And then I like to use a serrated knife kind of just squeezing in there. This one is not very juicy. I will just go ahead and say that is a pitiful lime. So we might need to use more than 2. That happens. So you can't always tell. So you'll put the juice of the limes in there. That one's a little bit better. Still not much. I'll have to get a couple more out of the thing. Alright, so we got that. Now, because I'm who I am, I'm going to add a little cumin, even though the recipe I put in the cumin and chili powder. Even though the recipe that I put in the crock pot challenge doesn't have it, I'm just going to add a little bit. Probably about half a tablespoon. And because I love chipotle powder, I'm going to throw some of that in. If you don't like it spicy, don't add it. You will hate your life, and then you will come yelling at me. So, that's about it. And I put it on low, and then I'll put the top on and push it away. The last thing that I want you to do is, okay, this is really gross, but this is all the ends and the fat parts that I took out of the chicken when I clean it. I'm going to just dump a bunch of water in it, and I keep some vegetable peelings and ends in the freezer. I'm going to dump that in there, and then I'm going to let it cook down for a while and use it for broth later. I can add a bay leaf and some other seasonings, but I don't add any salt. So here you see I add all of my veggie peelings and stuff. I kind of keep them in here. And then we'll just add them in here. You don't need a lot, just something that gives a little bit more flavor. And that's it. So in the time that it took me to do this video, about 7 minutes, I have prepped 3 meals. Well, 2 if you count that I doubled the batch of the the balsamic grilled chicken, because we won't eat that for 1 meal. It'll take 2. But it's in 1 bag. So, had to be clear. So there you go. It was pretty easy. You can do that all at once, and then you're prepped for a couple days, and you know, it's that easy. Or hard, you know, doesn't take much, but it does take some intention and purpose and practice. So, I believe you can do it. I know that you will love eating well. Your body will love it. So, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.